Hello guys and girls, Voices from the Dark here. Welcome back to more Steins. Luka is walking in on us as we have just time traveled and nobody around us seems to be aware that we have time traveled.
Hello.
The front door opens slowly and Lukaku sticks his head inside. Yes, that is a guy.
It's Luka-kun. Welcome. Pardon the sudden intrusion.
Lukaku bows his head apologetically. Mairi, Kurisu, and Daru go into welcome mode. Moeka keeps staring at her phone. But I'm not in any condition to greet Lukaku. I can't stop sweating, and it's not because of the heat. I don't know what's going on anymore. Questions keep spinning around in my head.
Did you decide to wear one of Mayuji's costumes? That would make me happy. No, that's not why I came.
Lukaku looks at me apologetically like he wants to say something. What is it? I reply mechanically. My mind is still blank.
Actually, Kiyoma-san, there's something I need to apologize for.
Have you lost Samidare or something? What could he have to apologize for? Timidly, Lukaku holds out his hand, and there, between his fingers, it's a Lotto 6 ticket. Oh, really? Did we hand this to her earlier? Him? Damn it. And the numbers are the same as the ones in my D-mail. I grab Lukaku by his slender wrist. Where did you get this?
That hurts. Don't pick on Luka-kun.
Mairi gets between us. I let go reluctantly. What's wrong with you, Kabe? You're acting weird. Is the heat getting to him? Sorry, Lukaku, but I need to know, where did you get that Lotto 6 ticket?
You told me the numbers.
I did? Lukaku nods with teary eyes.
Poor Lukaku, though. You told me to buy them because they might win.
Really? When was that?
A week ago.
Damn you, past me! What were you thinking? This wasn't supposed to happen. However, the past certainly has changed. Or has it? It seems like it has, but at the same time, the present seems to have changed too. Wait, did Lukashi win the Lotto 6?
Wow, Okurin's a psychic!
Dots. Don't tell me, you sent the winning numbers with the phone wave? Her question makes no sense. Why are you asking me that? You saw me send them. I did? What are you talking about? Well, I don't see why Rintaro is so confused here, because let's say he was in a reality where he was talking to the others and decided to send a number. So he sent that to the past, which then influenced the past, which influenced the present right now. So now he's in like a different dimension where they... Isn't that how it works? I don't see the confusion. Disconnect. Our stories don't match. You're time traveled! I sent the winning numbers in a D-mail just now. We discussed it and I decided that's what we will do. You all watched it happen. Then the past changed. It actually changed. I glanced at the phone wave, named subject to change. To change. There's no denying it now. That grotesque appliance, that bastard child of microwave and cell phone, actually changed the past. We have the power of a god, though I still don't know why everyone else forgot about it. Hold on, Lukashi. How much did you win? 700,000, right? Third place. I answer with conviction. However... Lukaku begins fidgeting. Something strange about his behavior.
I'm really sorry, Kiyoma-san. Even though you told me exactly what to do, I filled one of the numbers in wrong.
Huh? He what? I stare at the numbers on the ticket in Lukaku's trembling hands. If that 18 had been 19, then it would have been third place.
If that 18 had been the 19, then it would have been third place, just like Kiyoma-san said.
No! So close! And yet so far. I'm pretty sure I sent it with a 19. I'll know if I check my phone's send history. I don't know when I'm supposed to open it, when I'm not supposed to open it, because if I click too much in the chat without checking the phone, then he'll skip automatically, so I'm like, I take out my phone. Bring up the send history. Huh? It's gone? Why? The demon I sent has vanished from my send history. Just like everyone's memories. The email should be there, but it's not. Well, again, you were in the future sending this to the past. Now the past self doesn't have the need to send the message that you sent, right? So it's not there. I think I'm understanding it correctly. Almost as if it never existed in the first place. Right out there, the cursor's there. I ignore the worried stares of my lab memes and head outside for some fresh air. I was about to say lab memes there. Just have a bunch of memes hanging out at the lab. I need to calm down and figure this out. The ticket Lukaku bought turned out to be 4th place. The price is just 5,000 yen.
Hey there, Okabe Taro.
Sesua calls out to me. She's still polishing her bicycle. Tenoji Nei is squatting next to her, watching her work with great interest. 2 questions come to mind. 1. How long has she been polishing that thing? 2. Just how much free time does the Brawn Tube Workshop have?
You look like you've been brainwashed. You okay?
Brainwashed? Me?
Well, there's nobody else here.
I suppose you're right.
Which part?
Being brainwashed?
Of being brainwashed or nobody else being here?
Being brainwashed.
You were?
Sesua suddenly steps up to me and grabs my face. Then she forces my eyes open with her index finger and thumb. No, what are you doing?
Don't move.
Sesua peers into my eye with a serious expression. But a second later she lets go and steps back.
You're okay. You haven't been brainwashed.
What?
When you're brainwashed, they usually put a chip in the inside of your lower eyelid.
A chip? Who does? CERN? Immediately after saying that, Sesua gasps and covers her mouth.
Yeah, there's time travel involved here.
Ferris. Exactumundo. Her song still contains words of prophecy. Before they reach it, Ferris must decipher the prophecies to find the location of the Holy Land. Yeah? The sanctuary has been lost for 300 years. It's pointless to seek it now.
I love how we're just doing this little random roleplay on the side here. Ay, ay, ay.
Then she puts her hand on my shoulder and gives me an embarrassed smile.
Okabe Taro, please keep that confidential.
Don't tell me. Is she... So you've been captured by the organization before, just like me.
Huh? The organization? Are you talking about CERN?
No! Say no more. I understand you're paying all too well.
You do?
The organization's secret brainwashing facility, known as Apocalyptic Galleons. That place is a living hell. I don't want to revive any suppressed memories.
Right. I don't think it was called whatever, though. But it certainly was a living hell.
I can tell you'll make a good comrade, part-time warrior. The day of Ragnarok is near.
Cool.
Sesua lifts her hand in a half-hearted gesture of enthusiasm.
Sesua, what's brainwashing?
Nei asks as she tugs on the hem of Sesua's clothes. I, Hoyin Kiyuma, shall be the one to answer that.
No, that's okay.
That's... Nei hides behind Sesua.
Looks like Nei's afraid of you, Okabe Taro.
You do well to fear me, Sister Brown, but you should also pay me respect, for I am the world's most infamous mad scientist.
You're infamous?
Indeed. World leaders would kill to get their hands on my genius brain cells.
Wow.
Still clinging to Sesua's waist, Nei opens her eyes even wider and gasps in admiration.
That's how people talk when they've been brainwashed, Nei.
Nonsense, part-time warrior. My brain has not been washed since the day I was born.
Are you a liar, Mr. Okarin?
Don't call me that!
Exclamation point!
You shouldn't yell at children.
Look, she's shaking.
But Mister makes me sound old. Not even old enough to drink yet.
Are you not? How old is Okarin here?
What a disgrace. No, there's no point getting angry at a child. I need to show composure as an adult.
You're even more of a perv than Okabe. I'm not using san for you anymore.
I'm not a perv, I'm a pervy gentleman.
What does that even mean? Hey, guys, do you think Okarin's okay?
I can hear voices from the second-story window. As if we can hear them clearly from here. Sasua starts chuckling. You heard everything, didn't you?
Sorry. I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but I just couldn't help it.
Did you hear about the time machine too?
Oh yeah, I heard. Way to go, you!
She strikes my upper arm in what I assume is a gesture of encouragement. What is way to go, you supposed to mean? You haven't told anyone, have you? If I can't trust you to keep silent, I'll have to take extreme...
I won't say a thing, I swear. Your secret's safe with me.
Great. There's just one thing I'd like to ask. Did you see some kind of electrical discharge on the second floor just now?
Electrical discharge? You mean like yesterday's rumbling?
I nod.
It happened once before. You're lucky the boss wasn't around. It shook. It was scary.
I ignored the little girl's honest impression. Just now, about a minute ago, it should have happened again.
Oh really? I didn't see the second time.
It's because it didn't happen. Sasua tilts her head quizzically, then turns back to her bicycle.
Isn't it like Teeter said that it's like curved? Whenever something like this happens, it just splits into two new like dimensions. So now we've jumped over to the other dimension where we knew the lotto number, and so we wouldn't have to do all the things that we did in the other one to figure out how to... Maybe I was too preoccupied polishing my baby. Did you see it, Nay? Nope.
Sister Brown frantically shakes her head.
Sister Brown.
You didn't see the second one?
I didn't see it.
Disappointment spreads through me.
Why are you disappointed? It means that it worked.
What does this mean? Events I remember happening didn't.
Exactly, and Teeter said that most people, like, if they time travel, like, their memories wouldn't stay, didn't he? But Okarin's special somehow, and he can, like, remember stuff between timelines.
The fact that I sent a D-mail. The fact that we argued over what to send. But Carissa herself remembers that I called her Celeb Seb during that argument. Right after sending the D-mail, I was hit by a feeling of vertigo. That's probably related somehow.
Did something happen?
How much do you know about time travel?
What do you mean by that?
Sasua seems slightly suspicious. So I explained to her what happened just now. Nay probably won't understand a word of it, so I don't think it'll be necessary to silence her.
I don't believe it.
Sasua's dumbfounded after hearing my explanation.
I've never heard of anything like that. Is it true? Are you telling the truth?
Of course. We created a bona fide time machine. We were able to change the past. Nobody can deny our accomplishments. That's right, nobody.
Jeez, that's not what I meant.
Sasua grabs at her own hair in frustration, but then her expression turns thoughtful.
I don't know if what you're saying is true or not, but...
She suddenly lowers her voice.
I think you should try asking John Teeter.
John Teeter?
I mean, he's a hot topic now, isn't he? A time traveler from the future. He might know something, since you're both time travelers and all.
I see. You could be right. No, there's no doubt about it. The undoing of past events could possibly be explained through the many worlds interpretation that Teeter talked about. And come to think of it, it was Teeter's advice that led me to the IBN 5100. He should be able to give me a hint this time too. I quickly take out my phone. It's me, John... It's me, John Teeter may have come from the future to guide me. Yeah, that's right. His arrival here in 2010 must be the choice of Steins Gate, else I congru. Who is he talking to? Dunno. Who could it be? Maybe someone from the future. From the future? Do you want to know who I'm talking to, Sister Brown? No, Nay shakes her head rapidly. She looks scared. I respond with the wary expression of a mad scientist who has seen everything and lost much. Good. Even if you are interested, never ask. I could tell you, but then I'd have to silence you. I don't want to have to do that to an innocent girl. ... exclamation point? Come on, stop scaring her. She's just a little girl. I assume Nay is frightened because of the aura of danger that follows me everywhere. She's right to be. I'll get in touch with Teeter immediately. Your advice is appreciated, part-time warrior. Was that useful? That's good. Part-time warrior's eyes pop open mid-sentence. Oh crap, the boss is back! The boss is back! I follow Sasua's glance to see a moped headed this way. Judging by the sheer size of the driver, it must be Mr. Brown. Nay, if manager asks, tell him I was doing my job. Okay, we have to let me ride your bike, okay? Okay. Good luck, Okabe Rintaro. I'm rooting for you. Sasuya pats me on the shoulder and rushes into the workshop. Nay and I are left in front of the store. Oh no. Here comes Brown. The driver stops the moped and takes off his full-face helmet, revealing Mr. Brown. Welcome back, Daddy. Nay, what did this nut job do to you? Manager leaves from his moped and interposes himself between me and his daughter. His eyes are bloodshot. My spine freezes. What a powerful aura of malice. You son of a... How dare you make moves on my precious daughter? I'll kill ya! Wait, I haven't done anything. Then why were you talking with Nay alone, huh? We weren't alone. Sasuya was there too. That girl was skipping work to polish her bicycle. Please forgive me, Sasuya. My life is too precious. Is that true, Nay? She promised she'd let me ride her bike, so I gotta say she wasn't scared. Oh, Sasuya is in so much trouble right now. I hope I didn't just, like, cost her her job. Cost her job, not cost her. Sister Brown ends up betraying Sasuya too. The manager breathes a heavy sigh. Skipping's the only thing she's good at, isn't it? Worthless part-timer. It's true I've never seen her actually do work. Then again, you don't have customers. Anyway, shouldn't you apologize for making false accusations? What? Hell no! Tch, stubborn old man. He thinks he owns the place just because he owns the place. Understand? I won't let you off easy next time you make moves on my daughter. I wouldn't do something so suicidal. Mr. Brown nods in satisfaction. What does make a move mean? Are you thinking worst case scenarios all the time, Brown? Nay, I bought some cream puffs, so let's eat them together. Okay. Can I have some too? He parks his moped next to part-time warrior's bicycle and enters the store hand in hand with his daughter. Cream puffs? You can't get any more out of character than that. Is this what having kids does to a man? Sorry. Hey, part-timer. I know you were slacking off. Hey. And why is the 42-inch on? I thought I told you to turn it off. I'm sorry. I leave Sasuya to her fate and return to the lab. Oh. I need to get in touch with Teeter as quickly as possible. He might be able to give me the answers I seek. He might even be able to explain the event that I witnessed a few days ago. The instantaneous disappearance of everyone in the streets of Akiba. Yeah, sure. I'm glad Luka's here too. When I burst into the lab, everyone looks at me with concerned expressions. Mayuri starts to speak, presumably to console me, but I put my hand up to stop her. Wait! We'll talk when everything is over. What's this? Ferris. Eternally exists. What's that supposed to mean, yeah? The sanctuary must be there. If it isn't, then what will happen to Ferris's brother? Shut up, Ferris. I explain that we can't experiment anymore now that Mr. Brown is back. Then I dismiss everyone for today. I'll buy more bananas tomorrow, okay? Mayuri picks her Upa plush toy off the sofa and hands it to me. So for now, hug this little guy super tight and cheer up, okay?
Looks like she's worried about me, but she shouldn't be. It's my job to worry about her. She has work after this, so she leaves. Daru goes with her, probably to see Ferris. Before he leaves, Lukaku apologizes again for missing up the Lotto 6 ticket. He knows about the time machine now. Next time I see him, I'll make him a lab mem to secure his silence. Moeka leaves with nothing more than a tiny bow. In less than 30 minutes, Kurisu and I are the only ones left in the lab. I got mail? It was fun. I want to hear more about the time machines next time, okay? It's a promise. See ya. We'll see about that. Hey, assistant. You're not going back to your hotel? Is there a problem? No, no problem. I was just wondering what you were still doing here. Nothing. I just wanted to think for a bit. Can't you think at your hotel? What? You're kicking me out? Ah, I get it. You'll be lonely in your hotel room, but you have no friends, so you want me, the great Hoyin Kiyuma, to look after you. Look after you. Isn't that right, you spoiled celeb Sev? You're the lonely one, aren't you? You've been acting gloomy all day. Do you need some advice? I'm an outsider in a sense, so it should be easier to talk to me, right? A man getting advice from a younger woman is kind of... But if you're fine with that, then just ask away. Why did you have to be such a smartass? She even has a mocking grin on her face. I need to send some emails. If you insist on staying here, then be quiet and stay out of my way. Okay, zombie? Of all your stupid names, that one's the worst. Despite her complaint, Kurisu makes no move to leave. She sits down on the sofa and starts reading a massive technical book. On closer inspection, I realize it's in English. Maybe my assistant isn't a genius, but just an extreme studier. Want some coffee? Sure. I make some instant coffee for Kurisu. I take a fresh Dr. P out of the refrigerator for myself and sit down in front of the computer. Alright, let's do what needs to be done. I only hope this doesn't get undone too. My plan is to follow Sasua's advice. Get in touch with Teeter. After all, what I'm experiencing right now could have something to do with the many worlds interpretation. Which would mean that the Kurisu sitting over there isn't the same Kurisu with whom I discussed the Lotto 6. And it would mean that this lab isn't the lab where we discussed it. Yep, how can that be? What's wrong with you? Stop fidgeting. Kurisu glares at me coldly. Damn it, she's looking at me like I'm a perv again. I keep telling her I'm not a perv. I'm Hoyun Kiyuma. Anyway, why am I the only one who remembers what happened? That's another question I'll ask John Teeter. Maybe it's just because you're special, or because you were the one actually sending the message itself. That could probably have something to do with it. I don't know if he's a real time traveler, but he did help with the IBN 5100, so I'm inclined to trust him. What should I write? Should I tell him everything? In any case, worrying about it won't solve anything. Enough stalling. Well, okay, you're ready for... It's so difficult to know when they expect you to do it or not. I take out my phone. Okay, I'm not... Okay, you go ahead. Have fun. Question. Thanks for the intel on the IBN 5100. The code is from CERN's database. In other news, I've successfully built a machine that sends emails to the past. When we change the past by sending an email, does that... Oh, the text kept moving. Does that mean the world line changed? You said the many worlds interpretation is correct, but I'd like to hear the proof if you don't mind. Alright. Sending mail. I sigh and chug my soda. Now to wait for his reply. I checked the ad channel thread just to make sure, but Teeter hasn't posted recently. That was a pretty heavy sigh. Kurisu says without lifting her eyes from their book. Maybe I should tell her about how that email changed the past. And about how she seems to have lost her memories about it. Why am I considering talking to Kurisu? Because I don't think Mario or Daru would understand this problem. Kurisu, on the other hand, might be able to form a hypothesis. That's what I hope. Just then my phone rings. It's Daru. Hello? Ocarin, I have made a terrible mistake. Mistake?
Is it about the phone wave named subject to change? Is it related to the phenomenon I experienced earlier? I gulp. I know it's pathetic for a mad scientist to show anxiety, but I can't help it. I lick my dry lips and wait for Daru to speak.
Actually, I left my wallet at the lab.
What?
I can't go to May Queen like this. Can you bring me my wallet? I'll buy you a drink.
Dots. Go jump in the river! Good day! I shout and hang up. Damn it! I got stressed for nothing. Right after my phone rings again. God, persistent little... Yeah, I'm not delivering your wallet, okay?
Doo-doo-doo! Ocarina.
Oh, it's you. You're with Daru, right? You don't have to lend that dumbass any money, okay?
Okay. So, Ocarina, I was wondering if you cheered up. Did you hug Upa like I said?
No! I'm a mad scientist full of madness and ambition.
That's good. You know, if you're worried about anything, talk to Miyushi, okay? Miyushi doesn't understand hard things, but she does understand Ocarina.
You understand me?
Sure. We've been together since we were little, after all.
I'm hanging up. Work hard now.
Thanks. Bye.
Worthless people. She thinks she knows me. Oh shit! I clicked out of the game. Is everything okay? Did that recording just go to hell right there? Nobody knows. That's the exciting part about this. Okabe, you're grinning. ... exclamation point, exclamation point. Nonsense, Celeb Sev. Don't call me Celeb Sev. I was going to tell Carissa the truth, but now I've changed my mind. The mad scientist Hoyin Kyuma would never grin at the words of a mere hostage like Mayuri. Okay, we're gonna cut it here, and we're gonna continue in the next one. We are slowly starting to understand how things are going, and apparently things are gonna like start heating up and speeding up, and things are gonna happen very, very soon. So we'll see how that goes. Have a still good day, take care, and stay awesome. But most important, everybody, stay dark. Goodbye.